Greetings and welcome to our channel. This is Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel, and we usually post two videos on Sundays, Yoga Qigong and Pranayama Breathwork. And this class is Yoga Qigong. Welcome. And we're going to pay attention today, special attention today on opening up the palms and the channels in the forearms by opening up the palms. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe and drop us a line in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, so we're going to begin now by bringing our energy inwards and bringing our awareness to the breath. And just notice where in your body you're finding the breath. It may be the tip of the nostrils. It may be the chest. It may be the abdomen. Just notice what's happening. And take a few moments to just be with this breath. Feel the breath moving through you. There's nothing really you have to do about it. The breath can just happen within the body, and you can just take a moment to be, to feel how you're a part of it. In reality, we're always a part of the breath, but we don't always take the time to bring that into our conscious awareness. And we're going to begin. I'd like to encourage everyone to set your intention for this practice on really giving yourselves permission for this time that we're here to really focus on subtle things that you're not usually paying attention to, like the breath. We're also going to focus on movements and pay attention to subtle aspects of the movements that we don't usually notice. And I just like to add that it's important to really be patient with yourself during this process. It's really possible. It's possible almost for everyone all the time that when you try to do this type of practice, bringing your energy into these things that we're not usually paying attention to, that your mind will rebel a little bit and wander off and start to think about other things. And that is completely normal. You can bring yourself right back to the practice, right back to what we're doing here. And this is a perfect time if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this practice. You can do that now. And it could just be a line of poetry that you read, a word that feels inspiring to you today. You can sing a tune to yourself. Maybe bring an image to your mind that helpful. Or if nothing in particular is occurring to you, I just encourage you to take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. And as promised, I'm going to be working today with the opening up of the palms. So before we begin, I just want you to really experience what I like to refer to as our default posture, where our hands are alongside the body. There's space between the body and the arms. So you feel yourself almost like a buoyancy here. Your tongue is at the roof of the mouth, your face is relaxed, your elbows are relaxed, and your palms are stretched open. So instead of being like this and tense, you can maybe take a moment to gently stretch your palms open. And this is a practice in and of itself. You can do it when you're stuck in line somewhere, turn that annoying waiting time into some QiGong practice. Okay, and now from here, we're gonna move into our arm stretch breathing. So we're gonna bring the hands up, interlock the fingers, and we're gonna inhale and exhale. And now we're going to continue the practice coming up at an angle. And now straight overhead. Breathe. 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 And relax with the hands at the side of the body. And just notice the effects of the practice on the forearms, the wrists, and the hands. Notice changes that occur before and after the practice. You don't have to make any judgment about those changes, but just notice. Okay, now we're remembering our default posture. Space here, stretch palms here, tongue at the roof of the mouth, face relaxed. And from this posture, we're going to move on to the chest opening breath. So we're going to bring the palms together in front of the chest. We're going to take a breath in and open up the chest. Exhale back together. Breathe. 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 And now separate the feet, bend the knees. We want the feet now to be about shoulder width. We're going to continue, remind ourselves of our default posture. Remember the statue is on Balagola we're looking at some time back in Karnataka. Okay, so now we're going to float the arms up. We're going to go for the chest opening breath. So we're going to inhale and exhale, keeping that all this open. So we're going from here nice and open to here, maintaining that openness in the palms. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to feel some energy between the palms as they approach each other. And then we're going to inhale again. Okay, let's continue. We'll start like this. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe Now bend the knees. We'll bring the palms, fingertips pointing towards each other. We're gonna first, let's go back to our default posture. And now we're gonna slightly modify our chest opening breath. We're gonna bring the arms up, bend the knees. So instead of going like this, we're having our fingertips approach each other. Our elbows are really relaxed, and we should feel as if we could stay here like this forever, as if your elbows were resting on a tabletop. So, and then when you have that relaxed quality in your elbows, all of this relaxes. Okay, let's continue now the chest opening breath from this position. And again, relax. Coming back to our default posture. And take a moment to really notice what you're experiencing in the whole chest area. We've just done a lot to open up the chest. Just take a moment to notice what you're feeling there. Okay, now we're going to bend the knees and we're going to do some loosening. We're going to go from side to side and really having the idea that we're just letting everything that we don't want to hold on to just fall right off the body. Loosen here. Back and forth. Other direction. And the elbows. The wrist in one direction, the other direction. Okay, good. And now, for the next thing, I'd like everyone, if you can possibly find like a little chair to sit on or a stool. Give everyone a moment. I have my little favorite thing. It's actually like a kid's stool, but sit here. And what we're going to do is you can find something comparable, a chair without too much arms. We're going to practice our default pose from sitting and then to standing. So I'm here, my feet are flat on the floor, separated knees. I have my palms gently massaged open. Nice distance between the side of the body and the arms. My tongue is at the roof of the mouth, my face is relaxed, my elbows relaxed. And I'm just resting here. Again, this is a practice you can do anywhere as long as you have, even if you're seated. And there's not too much in the way in terms of armrests and stuff. You can do this practice. Okay, from this position now, I'm going to slowly, keeping all of my default arms and hands in play, I'm going to slowly stand up. Be in the same posture. Let me move my screen. See me. So I'm in my same default posture. In this position, we want the feet to be about shoulder width, bend the knees slightly, and we're going to begin like a short QiGong routine from the Maharu series. So I'm going to bring the palms up. Out. Overhead. And back down. Overhead. And back down. And back. And fingertips towards each other. Fingertips down. Pointing down and then pointing towards you. Pointing down. Pointing towards you. Pointing in. Pointing forward. Pointing to the side. And back. Fingertips pointing down. Elbows are in and relaxed. Fingertips pointing towards you. Fingertips pointing down. Fingertips pointing towards you. Come up. Fingertips to the center. To the front. To the side. Down. Center. Towards you. Down. Towards you. up to the center, to the front, to the side. Again, down, it goes in, fingertips towards you. Come out, fingertips down, fingertips towards you. Up, fingertips in, fingertips front, fingertips side. And down, and then pushing out. It goes in, pushing out, pushing up, pushing out, goes in, side, up, out, side, up, and down. Finger shimmy, I call this a finger shimmy. So we're just going back and forth like that really fast. Hand shimmy, hand shimmy, hand shimmy, hand shimmy. Rest in our default posture. And just take a moment to really notice the sensations in the forearms and the hands that follow this practice. You may feel a tingling, a numbness, a warming. Just really notice what you're feeling. Okay, and now we're going to come on down to the floor. Sit cross-legged, and we're just going to circle. Feel all the sides of the pelvis as you circle. First directions. And now imagine there's a straight line through the center of the body, and you just rotate that line. It's called the boat mast meditation. Julian Cohen Hill, you can probably find this on another YouTube video where you're Imagining your body like a boat on calm water. In reverse directions. Back to the center. And now we're going to loosen up the lower joints of the body. So we're going to bring the camera. We're going to bring the left leg out. We're going to loosen up the right hip by cradling the right hip. We're going to now put the outside of the right foot either on top of the left thigh, the bottom part of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or straight out. If you're straight out for this practice, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, or here, inhale, exhale, or here, inhale, exhale. So let's begin. Just pick a position where you want to do this, or you can move between the positions if you'd like to. We're going to really bring our awareness into our right hip and visualize as we perform this practice. We're going to be visualizing our right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Okay, now let's come under our right thigh, grab a hold under the right thigh. Pretend you have a drawing implement between your toes, and we're drawing a nice circle on a canvas in front of us. This is loosening up the knee, and we'll go the other direction. And now we'll loosen up the ankle. One direction and the other. Okay, now put the right leg out, loosen up the left hip. We're going to put the outside of the left foot either on top of the right thigh or the inside of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh, or straight out. If you're straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're visualizing this left hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Very good. Now we're going to come under the left thigh, put a writing implement between the toes, draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. Draw a circle from the ankle in one direction and the other direction. Now take it out. Point and flex back and forth. Take it out again. And sit back and relax. And just take a moment to really experience all of the sensations in the lower part of the body. Now, we're going to move on to some neck and shoulder loosening. So bring your awareness to the center of the shoulders. And we're going to make a little bird's beak. And put the bird's beak right under your collarbone and rotate one direction and the other direction. Bird's beak over here, one direction and the other direction. Two bird's beaks, go in, and go out. And just for fun, see if you can reverse it. Right, do opposite ones. It's okay, just have fun. Okay, very good. Okay, and we'll pause for a moment, just relax. Feel the sensations in the neck and shoulders. Feel the sensations under the collarbones. And now we're going to do some breathing, bringing awareness to this center here. And we're just going to inhale and exhale kind of rapidly. I'll just demonstrate. It's going to be inhale, exhale. And that when we're doing this practice, we want everything here relaxed. So you want your open palms. And when you're doing the rest of these practices, we're not doing the bird's beaks. We want to have the palms open up like that or open down, and make sure all this is open and your elbows are relaxed. Again, reminder, face is relaxed. Tongue should always be at the roof of your mouth. So I'll just keep reminding. Okay, so let's begin. Very good. Okay, inhale up slowly. Exhale down. Inhale up slowly. Exhale down. Inhale up slowly. Exhale down. Okay, and now we're going to do some neck work. We're going to inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the center, exhale over your left side. Inhale to the center, exhale right. Center, exhale left. Inhale to the center, exhale right. Inhale to the center, exhale left. Inhale to the center, exhale right. Inhale to the center, left ear to left shoulder, feel the stretch down the right side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder, feel the stretch down the left side of the neck. back to the center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back to the center. And now let's go all the way around. Let's exhale to the floor and inhale from the ceiling. And reverse directions. Come back to the center again. And bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Back to the center, right ear to the right shoulder. Back to the center. And we'll just sit for a moment and just really enjoy the experience of just being here and not performing any practice. You can reflect on what sensations you're having in the neck and shoulders. Okay, now let's come on down to the floor. We're going to bring up hands alongside the body, palms down, and knees are bent. We're going to inhale and bring the knees to the left and the face to the right. Twisting, keeping both shoulders on the floor. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale back to the center. And just do a few more of these at your own pace. And stop the practice. Bring the legs on down. And bring the hands up overhead. Take a moment to really remember our principle here of our stretched palm. And we're going to do the same practice we did at the beginning of the class, but lying on the floor. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel that energy between the palms. Inhale, exhale, and slowly bring the palms down alongside the body and release them. Okay, and now we're going to move into our deep relaxation. So I'm going to sit up to guide us. You can do the relaxation lying down. If you like, you can put something under your knees if that feels more comfortable, or you can bend your knees and be in this position. If you choose to do the relaxation sitting up, you can, I would strongly suggest that you support your back against the wall or a chair and that you keep your spine straight. All right, so I'll give, hopefully everybody's had a moment here to find a good position for the deep relaxation. And again, moving on into that deep relaxation by beginning, we're going to be beginning by bring our awareness to the whole surface of the back and just scanning the whole surface of the back and noticing how it feels against the floor or the chair. Just take a moment to notice the contact of your back with the floor or the chair and how that feels. Feel the flatness of your back. Now bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice the breath in the abdomen. Notice that as you inhale, the abdomen's rising. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. And the abdomen is just rising and falling all on its own. There's nothing you need to do about it. It's just happening. Abdomen rises on the inhalation, falls on the exhalation. Breath is moving through you, and you can just feel yourself being a part of that breath. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, Relax the knees. Relax the thighs. Relax the buttocks. Relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, on the next inhalation, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ah. And as we do that, we're going to maintain our awareness on this lower portion of the body. Ready, breath in. Ah. Again, breath in. Ah. And one more time, breath in. Ah. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the middle section of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, relax the chest, relax the rib cage, relax the shoulders, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, relax the wrists, relax the hands, relax the fingers, relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. And with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Om. Ready, breath in. Om. And again, breath. Om. And one more time, breath in. Om. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyes, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyelids, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head to be completely relaxed. And now with awareness focused on this throat and head, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them as one sound, the ah merging into the o, merging into the So it's going to sound like ah. And we're going to begin now by toning that 3 times, pulling the energy inward and upward through the body. The ah in the lower part of the body, the o in the middle part of the body, the in the throat and head. So let's begin 3 times. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And now we're going to continue toning Om, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is focus our awareness on that space. We want to focus on the silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, we want to envision ourselves actually merging and becoming a part of that silence. And again, as I've often mentioned, I don't want anyone attempting to hold their breath during the silence. It's possible that when you're focusing on the emptiness, your breath may naturally suspend itself. But you don't have to worry about whether that happens, or if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. Just allow the breath to be and focus on the silence, focus on the empty space. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. breath in. Ah. Breath in. Ah. Breath in. Ah. Now take a breath in for one final Aum, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. Ah. And gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, if you're lying down, you can sit up. If you can, as you're sitting up, keep your eyes closed. If you were sitting up for the meditation, for the relaxation, just bring yourself forward a bit from the wall or the chair and keep your eyes closed as you move forward. And once you're sitting up or sitting forward, rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes and really enjoy that sensation of warm palms over your eyes. And now slowly pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me today.